22.7.
Evening. Check, 1, 2. Good evening, everyone. Welcome along to round 8 of our Spring Championship. Good to see cars on track, getting their eye in, getting the setups dialed in, and getting ready for a fun night of racing. Registrations are open, and they will be closing soon. So if you have not yet registered, can you please scan the QR code, register your attendance, and then come and see Pete and fix up your entry fee. So the track is open for practice at the moment, so get on out there, get a few laps under your belt, and we'll come back to you shortly when we're ready for a drivers' meeting.
$27.4. 22.5. 21.9. Brad Verco. 22.4. 27.2. 22.4. 21.4. 21.9. 24.1. 24.5. 30 flat. 21.6. 22.6. 22 flat. 20.9. 23 flat. 26.3. 21.9. 20.9. 24.9. 21.8. 20.5. 56.4. 20.2. 22.7. 20.6. 20.5. 20.2. 'E Valletta. 20.3. 27.6. 20.1. 23 flat. 22 flat. 21.6. 319.3. 21.8. 25 flat. 23.9. 22.7. 26.3. 259.4. Ames White. .3. 26.3. .25 flat. .25.5. Steve Valletta. 26.1. .27.2. 25.2. 24 flat. 25.8. 22.2. 25.1. 21.8. 27.1. 21 flat. 24.7. 22.6. 25.1. 21.5. 20.9. 22 flat. 103.3. 21 Nathan Sanderson. 25.3. 22.1. 23.9. 21.3. 28.6. 41.3. 21.4. 25 hammer flat. And handle. 25.4. 21.8. 20.6. 23.2. 22.8. 20.8. 22.7. 21.4. 20.1. 21.9. 21.6. 22.2. 21 flat. 119.3. Me finger licking good Chen. $32.7. $29.2. Miguel Ortiz.
Alrighty, we have got everyone in the system and we are ready to go. But we're going to give you another 10 minutes of practice. We're going to run practice until 7:30. So there's still a few people cutting some laps, getting their setups organised and getting everything warmed up. So we'll run open practice until 7:30 and then we'll have a drivers meeting and get racing underway. So 10 minutes of practice remaining, 10 more minutes of practice and then we'll have a drivers meeting.
$24.6. 110.1. $20.6. 24 flat. $125.6. 309.7. 20.2. 111.9. 22 flat. $25.3. 22.5. 21.3. 22.2. 24.8. 21.2. 20.4. 27.8. 21.3. 24.8. 20.5. 24.8. 20.5. Me finger licking good Chen. Miguel Ortiz. 23.7, 23.7, John Newham, 23.8, Logan Rintoul, 23.1, 22 flat, 23.5, 24.1, 23.5, 25.1, 23.1, 22.3, 52.2, 24.9, 36.7, 22.2, 25.7, 21.3, 22 flat, 26.9, 202.9, 'Steve Valletta, 24 flat, 57.7, 25.1, 22.8, 27.5, 24.6, 22.7, 39.3, 22.4. 24.9. 22 flat. 25.3. 21.5. 206.7. 25.9. 21.8. 22.5. 25.5. 25.9. 23.5. 24.8.
Okay, drivers, if you want to finish off your laps, please. Last couple of laps. I'm just going to put one more name in the system, and then we'll be ready for a drivers' meeting. So last couple of laps, please.
26.1. 53.6. John Newham. 25.4. 22 flat. 22.8. 23.3. 52.5. 21 flat. 27.4. 22 flat. 25.3. 21.2. Miguel Ortiz. 21.4.
Alrighty, drivers, that is time. Finish the lap you're on and bring him into the pits, please. Practice has finished. If we get everyone up for a quick drivers meeting, we'll just go through a couple of things and then we'll get racing underway. So if everyone can assemble in front of the driver stand, we'll see you there shortly.
Logan Rintoul.
Really, you don't have to go to that extent.
27.7.
Okay, we have got the clock running now, so 2 minutes to the start of BYO. Actually, we'll bump that to 3 because we had a bit of a delay with the transponders. So 3 minutes to the start. We're looking for Joshua, Kiara, Logan, James, Zane, and Caden. Track is open for BYO. Need some volunteers to help marshal for BYO. They're not part of the rotation. So I just need some volunteers to help cover the marshalling duties.
Two minutes to the start of the race. Joshua Warner. 1 minute to the start of the race. Kiera Warner. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Zane Tifele. Caden Warner. James White. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, grid them up for a start. Grid them up on the front straight. Spread yourselves out. Starting order for this race. 1, Joshua Warner. 2, Kiara Warner. 3, Logan Rintzell. 4, James White. 5, Zane Tafali. And out of grid position 6, Caden Warner. Grid looks good to me. Okay, drivers, have fun. You're on the countdown.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Two minutes left. minute left.
Race 2 should be getting ready. Next group up is 1/8 GT. I can hear the cars warming up over the background. We've got 20 seconds left in BYO. Joshua Warner at the top. James White in second. Caden Warner third. Kiara Warner fourth. Zane Tafali in 5. And unfortunately, young Logan Rintoul. Dad's still working on his car, so he'll be getting it ready for the EP2 race a little bit later on.
James White done. Joshua Warner done. Zane Tafali done. Caden Warner done. The race is completed.
Okay, we're going to need Nitro Tourer drivers out to Marshall, Nitro Tourer drivers and a couple of volunteers to help Marshall. This is GT, sponsored by Walter RC Hobbies. Current championship leader will start from pole position. That is Cameron Kendall. He is the blue car heading down the back straight. Starting from group position 2, we have Steve Valletta in the red car. Starting from position 3 will be Brian Rutley. Position 4, Clinton McKenzie. 5, Jimmy Chen. And rounding out the field, starting from grid position 6, Miguel Ortiz.
Brian Rudley. Jimmy Finger licking good Chen. Three minutes to the start of the race. Miguel Ortiz. Two minutes to the start of the race. Clinton MC Hammer. 1 minute to the start of the race.
1 minute till start time. Bring him in, fill him up. Grid order again. 1, Cameron Kendall. 2, Steve Valletta. Out of position 3, Brian Rutley. Position 4, Clinton McKenzie. Grid position 5, Jimmy Chen. And out of box number 6, Miguel Ortiz. We're at 40 seconds, drivers. 40 seconds. Need a couple of volunteer marshals plus Nitro Tura. So Nitro Tura, Jono and Nathan. We need you guys out there and a couple of volunteers. 30 seconds.
$15 seconds to the
15 seconds. We're at 10.
6, 5, 4, 3.
And away we go. Cameron Kendall gets a nice jump. Steve with a little bit of a balk off the grid. Hanging in there in second place, right behind Cameron. Brian Rutley in 3. Jimmy Chen 4. Clinton McKenzie coming out of the pit lane now. And Miguel will join the track just behind our top 3. One, 2, 3 under the bridge. New body shell for Brian Rutley. Doesn't even look like it's had a christening rollover yet. Watch it, Cameron. Watch it, Cameron. Race leaders, watch it, Cameron. Watch it, Steve. Watch it, Brian. The yellow car's a bit skaty ahead of you. Miguel, yeah. Jimmy, watch ahead of you, Jimmy. Miguel's just ahead of you. Got cold tyres. Thanks, Miguel. So, no Rick Simo tonight. He is missing in action. Had a big day at work. And that's letting Cameron Kendall run away with this one. He's got a 1.3 second margin over Steve Valletta. 2.2 further back to Brian Rutley. Then 3.5 back to Jimmy. Next group up is short course truck. Short course truck drivers. You can be getting ready. You're up next. Through 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Hot lap of the race, 20.969. That time flying under the bridge. Cameron Kendall. Pace not as quick as we're usually seeing, but he is out in front now. Got a 3-second margin over Steve Valletta.
Two minutes left.
Steve's best lap is a 21.1. Brian with a 21.6, Jimmy 22.4, Miguel 25.1, and Clinton 34 flat. Oh, Jimmy getting it all sideways at the bridge. 23.4 last lap for Jimmy. Our race leader's on the grass. Cameron Kendall's been on the grass. He's got wet tyres. Caution, Steve. Oh, Valletta goes to the lead. Steve Valletta. He had a week off last week recuperating, and now he finds himself in the lead of GT with 1 minute 20 to go. Cameron Kendall, I think he had a micro sleep down the back straight, went on the grass, got wet tyres, and now he's got 1 minute to chase down and pass Steve Valletta. which we all know Steve is one of the hardest, probably the hardest person to pass in RC racing. I don't know how he does it, but he makes his car so wide. So, Jimmy, you're going to have the race leaders coming up on you shortly. Jimmy, we've got first and second in a battle. Coming through on Jimmy now. Oh, balks on Cameron. Don't think we would call that getting out of the way. But anyway, he's clear. Thank you. Clinton letting the guys through as well. 30 seconds to run. The red car down the back straight. Steve Valletta is leading. Cameron Kendall right behind. Can't find a way past. Oh, Valletta runs into a timber that's out of position. Caution at the back there. Someone's upside down, but we're watching the battle. There's 12 seconds on the clock. They're going to get through for one more lap. 8, 7. They're on their final lap. Quick work from Pink and Heather to fix it. Oh, and the hairpin. They both run wide. Steve hanging on just. Cameron trying everything through the switchback in the central chicane. It's going to be a dive bomb move at the bridge. Valletta keeps it in tight and takes the win, but then celebrates by parking it on the grass. The pressure got too much. So Steve Valletta takes the win, 15 laps in 5:15. Cameron Kendall has to settle for second, 15 laps in 5:16. Brian Rutley comes home in third, 14 laps in 5 flat. Cameron, if you make another mistake like that, you will not be my favourite anymore. Seriously. Gave us an exciting finish, though. That is GT Race 1 complete. Coming up next, short course truck. If we can get a hand to get the jumps out into the positions.
The race is completed.
We'll have a bit of carnage and fun. Thanks to Toyo Tyres, who's donated some trucks for us as test drive trucks. We've got Jason having a run of one of those. I think Tate might grab the controller for the other one. And our sponsor for short course truck is Ultimate Hobbies. So big thanks to them for their support. So coming up in this race, we need Ian, Clinton, Tony, Peter, and the 2 Toyo Tyres trucks. I think we've got the black one and the orange one.
Peter Sanderson. Three minutes to the start of the race. Minutes to the start of the race. In Lewis. And an MC Hammer. 1 minute to the start of the race. Tony Firth. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Rental 5. Rental 5. Rental 5. Rental 5. Two minutes left. Rental 5. Rental 4. Rental 5. 1 minute left. Rental 4. Rental 5. Rental 4. Rental 5. Tony Firth done. All drivers are finished. Peter Sanderson done. Race is completed.
Okay, EP Tura is up now. EP Tura. GTE, apologies. GTE. My bad. I'm still recovering from short course truck. All right, coming up now is GTE. Sponsored by East Coast Hobbies. We need the short course truck drivers out to Marshall for this one. Short course out to Marshall.
Cameron Kendall. Steve Valletta. Adverco. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Miguel Ortiz.
Starting order. Starting order for GTE. Out of position 1, we've got Cameron Kendall. 2, Steve Valletta. 3, Brad Verco. 4, Clinton McKenzie. 5, Miguel Ortiz. No transponder from Clinton, so keep circulating. We'll just see if Clint's going to be ready in a moment. Clint, how long do you need, mate? It's coming now. Okay, so keep circulating, drivers. Keep circulating. Warm up those tyres. We'll get the short course drivers in position for marshalling. Thank you to those who are already out in your spots.
Clinton MC Hammer.
Alrighty, everyone has checked in, warmed up their tyres. Let's grid them up, please. Out of 1, Cameron Kendall. 2, Steve Valletta. 3, Brad Verco. 4, Clinton McKenzie. 5, Miguel Ortiz. Good luck, drivers, on the countdown.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
A little bit of a slow getaway for Cameron Kendall out of pole position. He's now got Steve Leonard and Brad Verco all over the back. Ripple strips out of position near the bridge. Can we get a marshal to fix the ripple strips near the bridge, please? A little bit out of position. Should be clear by the time the drivers get there. So still Cameron, Steve and Brad. Top 3 broken away a little bit. We do have track will be clear, drivers. Track is clear. Brad searching for a way past. Steve Valletta, the widest car in the history of RC racing. Brad's got plenty of speed. He wants to use it. He wants to chase down Cameron. He was quick last week, and he's just trying to find a way past. Steve making his car as wide as possible, hitting the lines. Oh, there's touches. There's touches. You guys can work that up on the stand. Steve, if you want that redressed, you let Brad know. Looked like Steve got out of shape to me, but I'll let you guys figure that one out. Looks like the referee says play on. So Cameron Kendall leading. His gap last time was 2.1 to Brad. It is now 2.0. Let's see now. Brad's got a bit of clear track. What can he do in terms of closing the margin? Steve Valletta drops down to 3. Clinton McKenzie running in 4th, and Miguel Ortiz in 5th place. We are 1.5 down, 3.5 to go. And that margin comes down again, 1.9. So Brad Verco just slowly but surely eking that gap down. Last lap for Cameron was his personal best at 20.3. Last lap for Brad, the hot lap of the race, 20.2. Oh, good lap there from Brad. A new fast lap of the race, 19.986. He closes the gap to 1.6. That looks tidy. Car looked really stable. Cameron just running a little bit wide, maybe pushing a little bit hard. Brad getting a little bit gritty on the curbs. The gap comes down again, down to 1.5. We're approaching halfway distance, 2.5 to go. The next race up is EP Tura. EP Tura is up next. They can be getting ready. Oh, it's closed now. The gap right down to 0.9. He's inside the DRS zone. So now Brad Verco down the back straight. He can open the slot in the rear wing. That'll give him about an extra 4 or 5 kilometres an hour. And he will be closing down on Cameron Kendall. 20.7 last lap for Cameron. 20.1 for Brad. Oh, hold steady. Both drivers 20.4 last time. Got a bit of traffic coming up. So thank you very much, Miguel. Nice courteous driving from the back markers. 1:45 on the clock. 0.7 to split. Brad's just biding his time, I feel. I think he's just trying to work out where the opportunity will come. Yeah, good lap from Cameron, 20.2. I think he's just tidied up his lines a little bit, Cameron, keeping it nice and tight. He's been to the school of Steve Valletta blocking. Oh, Cameron getting the power down, got a little bit squirmy. He's now got Brad right on the bumper. He's actually got his nose underneath the rear wing with 1 minute to go, 1 minute to run. First and second down the back straight. Brad Verco all over the back of Cameron Kendall. No Rick Simo tonight. Would have been interesting to see him in the mix of a three-way battle for the win. Next week is going to be epic. Oh, lovely move up the inside. Surprised Cameron. And Brad Verco moves into the lead. Oh, Cameron gets caught on a track joiner. Loses a bit of ground with 35 seconds on the clock. Caution bridge, caution bridge. Got a marshal at the bridge fixing the track. That will be clear now. Track is clear. So let's see, last 2 laps for Brad Verco. What can he do with clear track? 20.1 for Brad, 20.7 for Cameron. Come on, Brad. 19.98 is your best at the moment. Show us what you got. $20.3 for Brad, 20.7 for Cameron. This will be your last lap.
Clinton MC Hammer done. Steve Valletta done. Miguel Ortiz.
No. On the last lap, Brad Verco has stopped. He has run out of fuel. Cameron Kendall comes through and takes the win. 16 laps in 5:19. Brad's going to hold on to second. Oh, what's happened there? Has it got too hot? Run out of battery? Did you forget to charge it? Transmitter's gone flat. What's going on, Brad? Brad Verco, one of the most very experienced RC racers. Be interested to get the debrief and find out what's going on there. I did see Cameron playing around with your car when you were away from your table before. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it. It's thermal. The initial reports at so he went for that hot lap, tried to push at the end and shut down. Oh well, looking forward to the rematch in round 2. That's going to be awesome. Cameron will start off pole and Brad off position 2. It'll be good to watch. All right, switch our attention now to race number 5. This is EP Tura, sponsored by Smokem. In this race, we've got Joshua Warner starting from pole position. Grid position 2 belongs to Joe Tafali. Starting from position 3, James White. And out of position 4, Logan Rintoul. And I'm not sure if you saw it on our Facebook page this week. Joe Tafali, super excited to find himself in second place in the championship. His first question to us is, what do I win? And we told him we're doing laser-etched schooner glasses for the trophies this year. And he seemed pretty excited about that. So lock it in. Our presentation night. I'm just checking the calendar. It'll be Tuesday, the 13th of December. Will be our presentation night at the Henry Sports Club. That's where we'll be doing our awards and our AGM. So lock it in with the family. Put it on your calendars, and we'll see you all there for that.
Out there,
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's get them up. Starting order 1, Joshua. 2, Joe. 3, James. 4, Logan. How long do you need, Link? Not long. All right, do one more lap if you want, guys. We're just going to wait for Logan to get out there. So do another lap or 2 if you want it. We're just going to wait for Logan to be ready. So take it easy on the grid. We do have a car on the grid. Josh, if you're not going to do a lap, mate, maybe just pull off to the side and just hide over there. All right, body's going on, so it won't be too far away from a start. And marshals on your way out and back. Keep your eyes peeled for a transponder, not a club transponder, an actual wired transponder. It's Clinton lost his. It actually snapped off the wires. So it's just a little red box that should have wires, but they won't be attached. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you find that, please hand it in to Clinton. All right, Logan, do you want a lap or are you good to go, mate? Okay. Good luck, drivers. Oh, the countdown.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, straight away, there's a bit of carnage. Not sure the grid start was perfect. Let's keep it tidy, guys. Need a Marshall Cameron. Caution back straight. Camouflage, the orange car hiding against the orange timber. Oh, Joe. Second place in the championship's gone to his head. He's all skatey. Oh, take it easy, Joe. You got four-wheel drive? Something's not right. Caution there, Josh. Caution ahead, Josh. Just watch out. Something not quite right with Joe's car. James, just to have a caution ahead, mate. The orange car's a little bit skatey. Joe, you want someone to have a look at your car, or is it okay? Tyres, okay. All good. 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. We've got Joshua Warner in the lead down the back straight, the white and pink car. James White in the all-green machine in second place. Logan Rintoul in the silver and blue will be in third. And Joe Tafali in the orange, holding down fourth spot at the moment. Next group up is Nitro Tura. Jono and Nathan are up next. You guys can start getting ready. Start making some noise.
Minutes left. One minute left. Joshua Warner done.
Josh Warner takes the win, 14 laps in 5:01. James White comes through. He'll take second place, 13 laps in 5:09. And Logan Rintoul will take third place. He'll come through. He'll get 13 laps as well. And we'll just see what his time's going to be.
Logan Rintoul done.
5:25. So Logan taking third there. Joe Tafali finishes fourth. So that is EP Tura done. Next up, Nitro Tura.
Race is completed. John Newham. Nathan Sanderson. Three minutes to the start of the race.
Okay, just under 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes till start time. This is Nitro Tura, sponsored by Powerhouse RC. Starting order 1 will be John Newell. 2, Nathan Sanderson. That is not correct based on championship points. Apologies, Nathan, I didn't fix up the order, but I'm sure it won't take you long to get past Jono.
Two minutes to the start of the race. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, bringing in fuel about 40 seconds till start time. Race order will be 1, Jonathan Newham. 2, Nathan Sanderson. We need drivers from the last race out to Marshall, please. Thank you to those who are already in position. Thank you, James. Thank you, Logan. Who else is EP Tourer that's out there already? Am I missing anyone? I can see two of you. Thank you for being a prompt marshal. It is much appreciated.
The race.
15 seconds. Cars to the grid.
7, 6, 5.
Try that again. All right, 15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And we're underway with Nitro Tourer. John Newham, is he going to lead under the bridge for the first time? Yes, he does. So the results will show that John Newham was leading a lap. The Nitro Tourer class, a little bit up and down with our numbers lately. This is the class that will be having a World Championship in about 3 weeks' time. Bangkok, Thailand is playing host to the IFMA World Championships for 1/10 Nitro Tourer. We have two of our junior racers heading over there, Braden Stanley and Tate Firth. Will be battling with the best in the world. We wish them the best of luck. So Nathan straight into the 19s, 19.880, hot lap of the race. He knows his way around Penrith pretty well.
Two minutes left. One minute left. Nathan Sanderson done. All drivers are finished. John Newham done.
John Newham takes the win there, 15 laps in 5:13. Nah, just kidding, Jono. Nathan got that one, 15 laps in 5:08. Hot lap of the race, 19.435. Jono, you came second, mate, or last, depending which way you want to look at it. All right, that is round one done. So we're going to go back to the beginning and do it all over again. So BYO, track is yours. We're just going to fix a couple of things up here in the timing system. But BYO drivers, you can start getting yourselves ready and out on track. And the time will start shortly.
Two pit stops this time, yeah?
3 minutes to the start of the race. Logan Rintoul. Two minutes to the start of the race.
That is the countdown clock for the start of BYO, round number 2. So looking for Joshua Warner, James White, Caden Warner, Kiara Warner, Zane Tafali, and Logan Rintoul. Track is open for you guys.
Zane Tafali. Kiara Warner. 1 minute to the start of the race. Caden Warner. 45 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Joshua Warner. Teen seconds to the start of the race. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Two minutes left. One minute left. Zane T. Faley done. James White done. Caden Warner done. Joshua Warner done. All drivers are finished. Kiera Warner done. Race is completed. Ian Rudley. Jimmy Finger licking good Chen. Steve Valletta. Cameron Kendall. Three minutes to the start of the race. Miguel Ortiz. Clinton MC Hammer.
On track now we have 1/8 GT, sponsored by Walter RC Hobbies. Starting order for this race will be 1 Steve Valletta, 2 Cameron Kendall, 3 Brian Rutley, 4 Jimmy Chen, 5 Miguel Ortiz, and 6 Clinton McKenzie. Just jumping back to our BYO race, we had Joshua Warner with 13 laps, Zaid Tafali with 11 laps, James White finished with 9 laps, Logan Rintoul got 7, Kiara Warner got 7 laps, and Caden Warner got 5 laps. Well done, guys. Once again, our marshals for this race will be Nitro Tura plus a couple of volunteers. So Nitro Tura and a couple of volunteers. Thank you to those already in position. 1 minute 30 till start time. 1 minute 30. Yes, it definitely makes things tricky without the pit screens working. So we'll try and call out the times. 1 minute 15 till start time.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
30 seconds, drivers. 30 seconds. 1 Steve, 2 Cameron, 3 Brian, 4 Jimmy, 5 Miguel, 6 Clinton. We're at 20 seconds.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
15 seconds, drivers. Grid them up.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
And we're underway. 1-8 GT. Nice start from Steve Leonard. He's got a huge lead over Cameron already. Brian Raleigh in the 3 spot, followed by Jimmy Chen, Miguel Ortiz, and then I think Clinton McKenzie. So early race, we've got a bit of a spread out in the top 3. They've all got a nice margin. Oh, is that Brian Raleigh upside down? So he's going to fall down a couple of spots behind Jimmy and Miguel. So let's keep an eye on the battle. The green and white car through the centre chicane. Currently chasing down Miguel Ortiz in the all yellow. Oh, Miguel runs wide at the bridge. Slams the door closed. He says you'll have to wait another corner or two before you try and get past me. Side by side, they come to the front straight. Miguel runs a bit wide. Oh, gives him a big bash. 6 it out over the fence. Miguel waits, fix up that. And they're battling again. But has Brian's got a bit of body tuck issues, but or is it just the paint job? I can't quite tell. Definitely body tuck there for Brian. Still sitting up on the right-hand side there. I'm not sure if there's a body clip missing. Jono's running around with his hands in the air, so I think probably stop at the end of the pit lane next time, Brian. I think they've got a body clip coming. If you want to, not yet. Keep circulating. Still looking for a body clip. Yep. So Jono's ready in the pit lane for you, Brian. Next lap if you want. Jono is ready in the pit lane. Where are you going, Jono? The gap out front, he's closing. It's down to 0.5. So, not sure if Steve had an issue or if Cameron's found some pace. Caution at the bridge, Jimmy. Caution at the bridge. We've got a marshal there. Track is clear. First and second under the bridge. So we're 3 minutes down, 2 minutes remaining. We've got Steve Valletta leading, but he's got Cameron Kendall all over the bumper. Jimmy Chen in third, Miguel Ortiz in fourth, Brian Rutley holding down fifth, I think. No, Clinton moves into fifth place, and Brian getting restarted will drop to sixth. So Cameron Kendall's in the lead now. He found a way past Steve Valletta. He's making amends for race 1 earlier tonight, where he made a mistake while leading, and that let Steve Valletta through. So it's going to be 1 win apiece if things stay the way they are. Oh, I say that the commentator's curse. Cameron gets all sideways. Steve Valletta back to the lead. Oh, Valletta over the curb. Cameron into the lead. Oh, Valletta holding it on and runs wide of the bridge. Oh, the switchbacks are coming left and right. Oh, Valletta with a save, but he's outside the boundaries. Oh, that was almost a perfect save up on 2 wheels. Short course, truck style. With under a minute to go, that is going to be game over. Cameron Kendall leading. He's got a huge lead over Steve Valletta now. 2.2 seconds, 40 seconds on the clock. Unless Cameron makes a mistake, he's going to come home and get the win that he wanted. Steve's not giving up though. He's pushing hard, fighting his way through. Cameron being cautious behind Jimmy Chen at the moment. So Jimmy lets him through. 15 seconds on the clock. They're going to get one more lap after this one. Cameron's going to make it through. Jimmy makes it through. Steve makes it through. Brian just makes it through. Cameron Kendall comes through under the bridge. He takes the win, 15 laps in 5:16. Hot lap of the race to boot, 20.863. Cameron Kendall, you are my favourite again. Steve Leonard brings it home in second, 15 laps in 5:19. Jimmy Chen third, 14 laps in 5:21. Coming up next is Short Course Truck.
The race is completed. Three minutes to the start of the race. Two minutes to the start of the race.
Okay, it's time once again for a little bit of short course. Sponsored by Ultimate Hobbies. We got Clinton McKenzie, Tony Firth, Peter Sanderson, Ian Lewis, Jason in one of our Toyo Tires trucks. And who's driving the other one? The Stig.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, so that unknown one, which I wrote down, that one is Clinton.
Clinton MC Hammer. Toyo Tires Orange. One minute to the start of the race.
Tay, can you put that other truck under the bridge so I can assign the transponder, please?
Ian Lewis. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Toyo tires black.
Okay, we'll just give this about that. Okay, we're just about good to go. I'm going to run up there and we'll get this one underway. We need drivers from the last race out to Marshall. Thank you to those already in position.
To the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Two minutes left. 1 minute left. Tony Firth done. Peter Sanderson done. Toyo Tires Black done. Clinton MC Hammer done. Ian Lewis done. Race is completed. Minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, we will just give it a moment. Tate, can you get that last jump off the back straight, please? Coming up next, GTE, sponsored by East Coast Hobbies. Starting order for this race: 1, Cameron Kendall; 2, Brad Verco; 3, Steve Valletta; 4, Clinton McKenzie; 5, Miguel Ortiz. And we need the short course truck drivers out to Marshall, please. You guys want a safety car? Do I give a tug of war?
Hammer and Kendall.
It's like Robot Wars. GTE versus short course track. I just got my ass whooped.
Verco. Steve Valletta.
Short course drivers out to Marshall, please. Short course drivers out to Marshall. Is that someone stuck? Do you need help, or is just you good?
MC Hammer.
Starting order for this race: 1, Cameron Kendall; 2, Brad Verco; 3, Steve Valletta; 4, Clint McKenzie; 5, Miguel Ortiz. This is a pretty exciting race for round 1. We're looking forward to the battle again between Cameron and Brad. Let's get them up. Everyone has checked in. Everyone's warmed up their tyres. And we've got a few marshals out in position, kind of. Let's go, drivers from short course. Out to Marshall, please. All right, drivers, good luck. You're all racing on the countdown.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Very tightly congested grid at the back there. The back 3 closing the grid markings up. Cameron with a beautiful start. That's exactly what he needed. Needs to build a gap early. Brad Verco's got speed in hand, and he's not afraid to use it. Cameron a little bit greedy on the curb. Steve with a bit of a hip and shoulder getting his way past Clinton. So it's Cameron, Brad, Steve, Clinton, Miguel is the race order. Gap out front, 0.8. Fastest lap of the race, 20.6. That belongs to Brad Verco. New hot lap of the race, 20.4 goes to Cameron. The gap is out to 1 second. Oh, Marshall near the bridge. Caution near the bridge. We're going to have a marshal there. Steve and Clinton having a heap of fun battling each other. So 2 battles at the moment. One between Cameron and Brad. They were 0.7 seconds apart last time. 0.8 this time. And the other battle between Steve and Clinton, they were 1.3 seconds apart. Looks to have opened up just a bit. We are 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Cameron with a 1.3 second gap over Brad at the moment. I wonder if Brad's just pacing himself. He just missed the last lap with the thermal. So I wonder if Brad's just keeping himself close, staying in contention, and in the last minute we're going to see an all-out attack. That's my prediction. Cameron improves 20.0 hot lap of the race. The gap out to 1.4. Brad Verco starting to respond. 19.9 for Cameron, 19.8 for Brad. Their personal best lap times, and the gap closes to 1.2. We're just past half race distance. 2 minutes 15 remaining.
Two minutes left.
Gaps opened up to 1.3. Cameron with a 20.1 last lap. Brad 20.3. But if you look at the track now, Brad's just turned the tap on. The gap is down to 0.8. A new hot lap, 19.7 to Brad Verco. 20.3 to Cameron Kendall. With 1 minute 20 on the clock, we are going to have a thrilling finish to this race. Miguel, you got the race leaders coming through. Thank you. Brad using every bit of the track, really wide on the exit of the bridge. Trying to carry as much speed down the back straight. Steve Valletta's going to get lapped. Yes, you heard that right. Steve Valletta is going to get lapped. Oh, Cameron responds to the 19.7. Improves the hot lap of the race. He's not going down without a fight. 40 seconds remaining. Oh, Brad gets a little bit out of shape. He loses ground. Steve, you got the race leader there. Thank you. Yeah, it's a bad lap there for Brad. 20.8. The gap's out to 1.9. Race leader, the blue car, Cameron Kendall, leads him through. Back straight, we go wide. Steve, you got second place approaching. A race to the bridge, and you will be finished.
Hammer done. Cameron Kendall done. Brad Verco done. Steve Valletta done.
Cameron Kendall gets the win, 16 laps in 5.13, and the hot lap of the race with a 19.744. Brad Verco, so close, 16 laps in 5.15. His best lap was a 19.797. And Steve Valletta finishing third, a lap down with 15 laps in 5.16, and Steve's best 20.4. Next up, EP Tura.
Race is completed. One minute to the start of the race. James White, Joe Tifele, Joshua Warner. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, just going to wait for Logan to check in. So starting order for this race: 1, Joshua Warner; 2, James White; 3, Logan Ridtool; 4, Joe Tafali. Oh, Logan's not racing? Oh, we won't wait for Logan then. Okay. All right, drivers, have fun. You're on the countdown.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Two minutes left. Minute left.
Oh, 1 minute to go. We've got Joshua Warner leading, James White in second, Joe Tafali in third, and as we mentioned, Logan Ritchell scratching. Hot lap of the race, 21.677 belongs to Joshua Warner. He needs some competition. So over the knee, P. Tura. Come and give Josh a run next week. Who was it the other week? I think it might have been Adrian as a party. A couple of weeks ago, had a really good battle with Joshua. Either that or we'll start after adding some success ballast. What do you reckon, Josh? We'll just chuck some lead on there? Slow you down a bit. Nah, you're going well, mate. Keep it up. Caution approaching the curse. Joshua Warner is out. James White is going to come through with the Kermit the Frog green machine, and he is going to take the race win. Come on, James. Oh, Joe's trying to bin it. So James White comes through. He takes the win, 14 laps in 5:21. Joshua Warner gets bumped down to second. Oh, apologies, Josh. I won't talk about you next week, I promise. How many times, though, does the commentator talk about a driver and then something happens? All right, next up, race 6, Nitro Tourer, sponsored by Powerhouse RC. It's the Jono and Nathan Show.
Race is completed. John Newham, Nathan Sanderson, Three minutes to the start of the race. Two minutes to the start of the race. One minute to the start of the race.
Okay, 45 seconds till start time. Bring him in, fuel him up. And I've heard a rumour, not sure if it's true, that Nathan Sanderson has to do 3 pit stops in this race. Is that right, Jono? Is that the handicap that Nathan has been allocated? 3 pit stops. Is he allowed to use a dump gun or fuel bottle? He hasn't got a dump gun. Oh, okay. Fuel bottle it is. 23 seconds. 20 seconds, drivers. 20 seconds.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
If you're smart, Nath, just do the 3 stops in the first 3 laps and then just burn him.
6, 5, 4, 3.
And we're away. Jono got a great start. He's got a nice handy lead over Nathan already. And as we said, Nathan's been fun enough. He's kind enough to take the challenge. He's got a 3 pit stop handicap. So Nathan has to come in for 3 pit stops. Here he comes for his first one. Oh, there's one. So Jono... Oh, there's some commotion down there. Can't quite make it out. Jono with the hot lap of the race, 21.436. Nathan did a 24.1 with a pit stop. So Jono with a 6.8 second lead. Nathan chasing him down. Gap down to 5.4. Oh, he's in for pit stop number 2. Pete, you got to take the cap off the end of the fuel bottle, mate. So with his second handicap pit stop completed, the gap's back out to 8.3. Oh, Jono makes a mistake all by himself. He's in the lead with no pressure, and he's still clipping curbs. And pit stop number 3. So Nathan is clear. He has done all 3 handicap pit stops. Oh, he's a long way behind though. He's a long way behind. 11.4 seconds behind, to be exact. A 21.5 last lap for Jono. So Nathan's going to just focus now, get into a rhythm. And he does that. 19.568, new hot lap of the race. So Nathan Sanderson getting straight into the zone. The gap down to 9.4. The gap down to 7.9. So about 1.4 seconds quicker. We're halfway through, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. So at this rate, my prediction is that Nathan is going to be on him in less than 4 laps. And looking at the track, it may be less than 2. Another hot lap from Nathan, 19.321. Come on, Jono, you got to pick the pace up, mate. 20.9 for Jono, just off a PB. No, slow lap for Nathan, 19.7. Oh, Jono runs really wide. Oh, the gap's down to 2.3. 1.5 minutes to go. Down to 1.006. Just outside the DRS zone, Nath. Not anymore. You're all over the back of him. Oh, he's hung out to dry on the outside, but he gets through. Brave move from Nathan. Around the outside. Takes the lead with a 19.3 lap time. Just a whisker slower than the current PB. So 55 seconds remaining. Oh, Nathan's in for... Oh, what happened there? Nathan gave himself a voluntary stop-go handicap. Oh, there's nothing between him down the back straight. Nathan running wide, setting up for the hairpin. Oh, is that a push? Oh, I'm not sure. Was there contact? It must have been. Nathan redresses. Let's Jono back in the lead. 25 seconds. Crowd loving every moment of this. Oh, beautiful move up the inside of the bridge. Nice pass there from Nathan. Nice and clean. Put a bit of pressure on Jono and he ran wide. 7 seconds to go. They might just sneak through for one more lap. No, they miss out. Nathan, you are done. 15 laps in 5:01. Jono, you are done. 15 laps in 5:03. Hot lap of the race, 19.288 goes to Nathan Sanderson on lap 15. Nice job, Nagy. What temp are they, Pete? 170 degrees. Oh, that's a little bit warm. Celsius, yeah, not Fahrenheit. Celsius. All right, that's us done for another Tuesday night under the lights here at PDNR. We hope you had a good time. We're going to pack it all up. Come back and do it all again next week. Until then, be safe and we'll see you next week.
Race is completed.
Oh, why couldn't you make it play out or something? Seriously. This is running 170 degrees. It's a bit hard.
went around the outside too, Jono.
What's that? You went around the outside as well. Yeah. Shit.
And the stop go. And you still weren't able to beat it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just too quick, mate.
He's too quick or he's too slow.
Yeah, a bit of both.